Up bright and early because we're catching an early flight to Greece, where we are going to go to part 2 of JJ and Kitans' wedding. So yes, Luton Airport, we get on the plane and we head to Athens. Arrive safely in Athens with my boo. There he is. Yeah. And we bump into some of our people at the airport. Yes. Off we go to get our car rental because that's what we're going to do. We're going to drive from Athens down to Costa Novarino. I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, to the wedding venue. But before we do so, we're meeting up with some other friends because we're going to all drive down together. So yes, this should be fun. A convoy of us driving down. The journey is going to take us 3 hours, 22 minutes. And there is a severe warning of fire. Can you believe that? Severe fire may affect your route. Wow. Okay, well, let's do this. It's a very scenic drive and yeah, actually really beautiful drive. There's toll gate after toll gate after toll gate. We stop off briefly for a little break and then we head back on our way. Finally, we arrive in the region of Peloponnese and we head to the hotel where most people are staying, but we aren't staying there. This is the Romanos and the Westin Hotel, which is rather nice, I have to say. Now, you know me, or you should know by now, that when I go to a country, I like to explore the country. So staying in a resort, as beautiful as it may be, would not be my first choice because I feel like when you're in a resort, you kind of stay in the resort because you've got everything that you want there and you don't get to experience the city or the area unless you are very intentional about it. So we've opted to stay in, we've rented a place, which is just, about 15 minutes drive away from the hotel. So we're close enough to the hotel, but it's, yeah, this is it. And I love it. Welcome to our home for the next 3 days. I hope I will leave when it's time to go. Anyway, evening, and it is time for the worship night, which JJ and Kitans are having today. So we go back to the Westin, the Romanos. It was an evening just giving God the glory with testimonies. Some of JJ and Kitans' friends came up and gave testimonies, and it was just, all to God. Day 2, and it's the barbecue. There I am, all ready to go. It's an opportunity for us to just hang out, and I guess a less formal opportunity for people to hang out. So we're having the barbecue at this beautiful setting with all these flowers, and it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Let me take this opportunity to shout out to Abi Levy-Beard events. Oh my goodness, every detail covered, every detail. Absolutely brilliant. So yes, everybody came and it was just a time to hang out, have some good food, chat, and enjoy the ambience. Look, have I told you that it's averaging like 39 degrees in this place? It's ridiculous. There's no give. It's literally between something like, no, I think the lowest I saw was 27, between 27 and 42, and that 27 was at like midnight. It's ridiculous. So we're all hot, but we're here and we're we're having a great time. Oh my gosh. It's a 3-day affair. So we started with the worship night last night, barbecue today, and then the wedding is actually going to take place tomorrow. So yes, we're all here for what is a long weekend and is turning out to be an extremely beautiful one. Look, I know that the idea would have been to put some nice music over these pictures, but every time I do that, I keep getting caught out with copyright, even though I give credit to the person who owns the song. So I don't know. So I'm just going to talk across this whole thing so that there's no awkward silences in this video. And you're just going to have to, manage my voice. Sorry, guys. So, day 3, and it's the wedding. We've moved the time back. I say we. They've moved the time back till 7 p.m. because of the heat. So the wedding is starting at 7 p.m. And you wouldn't know to look at it that this was 7 p.m. I mean, this looks like it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Anyway, look at how beautiful this is. Every detail catered for. So you can't change the weather or Abi Levy-Beard's events don't have the power to change the weather, but they can provide fans, they can provide umbrellas, they can provide bottles of water. So yes, they did. And I'm not going to lie, I think this umbrella thing made for a really pretty picture. What do you think? And look how beautiful that is when the sun starts to set. Anyway, a couple of pictures before the event starts, and thank God for Linda that she was thinking straight and put me in the perfect position to capture the best pictures. And here he is, the groom. And then the bridal party, who I've put on fast forward simply because this video is already long and they took their time to come in, but they looked absolutely stunning. Look, ooh, lucky her, she got 2 boys. Then chief bridesmaid Nani makes her entrance to lead the bride in, who comes in behind with her father. Beautiful. And then it was straight into the ceremony, and I'm not going to post too much of this because literally we're running out of time, but it was an absolutely beautiful ceremony. They said their vows, and then they said vows to each other that they had written for each other. Should I let you see a sneak preview of that? Nah, sorry, but they were good. JJ's lyrics were I showed you the kiss. Come on, stop complaining. Anyway, it was a lovely service, really beautiful. I was desperately trying to get a picture of the sun setting because it looked so beautiful when it did, like in the background. This was the best I could do, but yeah, it was stunning. And then just like that, the ceremony was over and it was time for Mr. and Mrs. JJ Iruku to come back down the aisle. Look at them. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at JJ's smile though. Oh my gosh, like the cat that got the cream. And why not? Congratulations. You know, I'm not going to miss an opportunity to grab some pictures before, you know, with this beautiful decor. Anyway, managed to catch one with the groom as well before we went into the reception. True to form, every detail was precise. And of course, we're going to do things culturally. So the bride's family is going to come in first. They're going to dance in first, followed by the groom's family. This is where JJ and Kitans will be sitting later. But just look at this setting. So beautiful. Really beautiful. I had popped out of the room when the bride's family came in, so I only filmed them from behind, but luckily Wale got some pictures from the front. So here they are arriving, dancing in.
Olympus and family, I want to hear you sing it. Tell us how big your God is. Come on now.
So yes, the bride's family came in, and then it was the time for the groom's family to come in. And once both families were in, it was time for the bridal party and the bride and groom to come in. That's exactly how they strolled in to a waiting crowd and then went straight to their first dance.
Congratulations, Mr. Missy Beautiful. Wow. Let's make some noise right now for the newlyweds.
Now that love's taken over, I'm 100%
All I can say is thank God I had a tripod because, I mean, how else would I have got this? I mean, you can barely see them in the distance, but they're there. They're there. So yes, they had their first dance, which if I'm not mistaken was 3 different songs. But it's their day, so hey, whatever they want to do. And with that, the events of the night got on the way. There was a singing competition of sorts. Well, yeah, kind of. Yes, that's what the parents of the groom did. And it was so much fun. Unfortunately, I wasn't close enough to film it. So, yeah, I had to borrow clips from other people. But, yeah. Okay, I'm determined to end this before it's 15 minutes. It's already 12 minutes. Anyway, so the bride danced with her dad. And then her mum came to join.
Let me put our hands for Kitans. Mom has entered the group chat. Mom has entered the group chat. Hey, come on.
Then JJ joined his new parents. And his wife, of course.
Joy.
And then it was time for the groom to dance with his mum. So JJ went to get Shola.
Don't sleep, don't sleep. Wake up. Wake up.
Cutting of the cake, and then it was a party all the way through the night. The groom and the bride, JJ and Kitans, went to change, and luckily I caught them. We caught them. Some behind the scenes for you there. What a glorious celebration. Congratulations, guys.